Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian. Good morning, good evening, good night, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are, wherever you're seeing this. I hope you are good. So guys, today we're going to be doing a collective reading to see what is next. So if you are watching this, this is going to be all about what is next, what is coming up for you. I pulled some oracle cards, so let's go ahead and get into this reading, guys. As always, you can book private sessions with me down below in the description box. You can also see where to book business services with me, mentorships, Instagram. All of the links are going to be down below, so let's go ahead and get into it. I hope you guys are feeling good and just ready to step into the next year. I hope you guys have been loving the frequent uploads. You guys have let me know y'all been loving it, and hello to anybody that is new. I did recently just do a video on a tour of all of my tarot and oracle cards, and I also talked about which ones are beginner friendly, so make sure you check that out if you need some recommendations or if you've just been curious on the cards that I use. So let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Now, we have 4 cards to start off with. What is coming next? So we have deceit. We have hostilities. Oh, Lord. We have strategy. And we also have the 7th chakra. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now, with this deceit and with this hostility, so we need to prepare. We're definitely going to be tried. We need to prepare. If you've had some people in your life that you needed to cut off and you haven't, then they're going to backstab you again. And if you just need to have a little more practice on how to navigate these types of situations, if you need to rely on God more, on your intuition more, I feel like we're going to be going through these situations so we can rely on God's instruction in real time and just have a little bit of a test. So I feel like there definitely is a test coming up soon for us. We have strategy. So this is all going to be about planning and reflection and meditation and talking to God and figuring out what you need to do and really, really having God order your steps. If we're going to be successful in this upcoming year and just moving forward, I think we're definitely going to need to be in tune with our 7th chakra more than ever. And we know this is our crown chakra. This is the chakra that this and the 3rd eye chakra are probably the chakras that people try to unlock the most, because these chakras hold the most power and the most gifts in terms of psychic beliefs, seeing beyond what we see right now, getting visions, being able to connect with God on a very, very intimate, close, loud, clear level. But I think that this is obviously something that's available for all of us, and this is definitely the time to tap in. So what's coming next? You're definitely going to be tested. Be on the lookout for hostilities and deceit, people trying you, and you being in situations where you can try people. You being in situations where maybe you have to de-escalate a situation, or you have to think twice about being combative, or you do get combative and then you have to take a step back and say, okay, wait, why am I feeling like this? What's going on here? What does this mean? How can I move forward from here? So I really feel like we're in a space where we can learn so much. It's just about if we're going to give ourselves the opportunity to step in those spaces and learn, because it's going to be uncomfortable, but we can definitely learn a lot from this space and move forward with some new gifts and abilities, and just really, really be able to trust ourselves and trust what God is saying to us. So let's keep getting into the tea, guys. I pulled some of these cards, which is basically an oracle deck that's brand new. So let's get into it. These cards are gorgeous, though. We have honesty and communication. We have expect miracles. And we also have forgiveness and understanding. So this is what we need to turn to when we're dealing with these issues, guys. Forgiveness and understanding, honesty and communication, and expect miracles. I think this is great. I think that we should, just understand that, we're not doing this for nothing. You're not having to bite your tongue for nothing. You're not having to, deal with stuff that you don't want to deal with for nothing. Expect miracles and know that you're going to be rewarded for, choosing to take the high road. You're going to be rewarded for connecting with your intuition and with God's guidance, rather than doing what you want to do and leading with anger and rage and frustration. Lies, communication. We have honesty and communication, so we need to make sure that we are combating our lies with honesty. Communication, we want to be combating, holding things in and guilt and shame that stops us from speaking out. We want to combat that right now with communication. Forgiveness. We want to release holding grudges and welcome in forgiveness. We want to release jealousy and welcome in forgiveness. We want to release hate and anger and frustration and judgment and welcome in forgiveness. And also understanding. We want to release rejecting others and rejecting their voice and rejecting, the opinions of others. And I don't mean that we should, accept the opinions, but this is about understanding. We don't want to keep saying, nope, I don't care why they said that or why they did that. It really doesn't matter to me. I'm going to react how I want to react. We want to welcome in some understanding, so we're able to understand what's the root of these hostilities and this deceit. Right now, we could be taking a lot of stuff personally. Wrong card. Right now, we could be taking a lot of stuff personally. We could be letting a lot of stuff just, run on our head in a hamster wheel where we're not able to get over it. Understanding is going to be what sets you free from that. Forgiveness, honesty, communication, speaking up, being open about what you want. All of these things are going to be helping you to expect miracles. And if you're having trouble expecting miracles and really being led with faith, then you need to step into these things. Forgiveness, understanding, honesty, and communication. That's going to be bigger than ever, especially with all of these hostile energies coming up. Let's keep getting into it. We have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary and inspired ideas, big picture thinking. We have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing, deep cellular healing. We have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth and conflict. Soul growth and conflict. And we have messenger, Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. Bringing harmony and balance. So your communication is going to be bringing harmony and balance. You need to see yourself as someone that can resolve a situation just by speaking, because that's what communication does. Communication will resolve a situation for better or worse. It will either end the situation or it will end the conflict and set you up for a new beginning in the relationship. So either way, communicate and speak up and bring harmony and balance. Harmony, peace, and balance doesn't always feel like happiness. Sometimes it's loneliness. Sometimes it's, feeling like you're missing out on what you should have. Sometimes it feels like you don't have enough, but you have peace and you have balance. And that's what we need to be prioritizing right now. Also, soul growth, conflict. We're going to be dealing with these issues, in these relationships for our growth. Soul growth and conflict. You're in these situations to teach you something and to show you something. It's not happening for nothing. Of course, deep cellular healing, physical, emotional healing, and big picture thinking. Allow yourself to think beyond what you're seeing in front of you and just know what you're stepping into and know that it's for your benefit. Big picture thinking. Look beyond what you're experiencing right now. We have ear, good news. We have shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. We have box, you will receive a gift. You will receive a gift. We have bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Do not back down. Do not back down. I love this because sometimes we can think that forgiveness, understanding, honesty, and communication, for some of us, it can sound like that means backing down. It can sound like that means just letting people treat us. I got to forgive them. Like they don't get to, no. Forgiveness is how you show fortitude and strength. Not by letting somebody, disturb you for the rest of your life. Not by letting that friend that backstabbed you in 12th grade, letting that make sure that you never trust anybody ever again while they're living La Vida Loca. I think we need to maybe even reevaluate how we feel about true strength right now. If we think that true strength is, someone that's able to forgive, or if we think that that's weakness. And I've had to really, really humble myself and really learn, because I'm a Christian. And the reason I did my eyes like this is because we know my only concern in being a Christian is to live like Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ was very, very humble and let people do him all kinds of ways. The Bible said you're supposed to forgive somebody 77 times, 7 times. That means forgive them and not stop. The Bible says you're supposed to let somebody slap you and turn the other cheek and let them slap that one. Literally, like you're supposed to, just not feel anger when people who are broken act broken. You're not supposed to take it personally when people who are lost show you that they're lost. And that's really what I've been working on doing, and hopefully the Lord keeps working on me in 2025. But it's very hard to feel like the thing that you thought was a weakness your whole life, now you're being told that that's a strength. Especially from me, where I'm from, girl, excuse me. So I think that, I'm sure the reason I'm saying all this is probably because that's how a lot of y'all feel. Like, what you mean? But that's where we need to find our strength right now. Our strength is going to be in our forgiveness, because your forgiveness means that nobody can really affect you. Because I've been able to forgive people immediately, I don't give an F about anybody or anything. So that means that you could be my BFF and you could backstab me and I'm going to forgive you. And whatever I feel towards you will be sadness because you're gone. That anger that I feel will not last long. I won't feel betrayed for years. I won't feel betrayed for weeks. I may feel betrayed for like half an hour, and then I'll start feeling bad for you because like, dang, like this person really did this to me. Like, dang, this is messed up. And then I'll start to feel bad for our relationship. Like, wow, I guess we weren't supposed to be in each other's lives. It sucks that it had to end this way. And then I'll start to feel like, well, I guess I wasn't right for them. I guess they weren't right for me. I hope they get what they need. And I know I'm going to get what I need, and then I'm on to the next thing, and before, not harboring on it would make it maybe seem like, oh, I'm just, giving up with it basically. I guess it does feel like giving up. I guess it does feel like you're saying, well, I don't get justice, or I don't get to tell this person how they did me, or they don't get to apologize, or they don't get to ever feel what they did to me. But I think that, this seventh chakra energy is knowing that all of that is so above us. When we have karmic relationships, which means a lot of the stuff that people do to you, they're supposed to. Not all of the stuff, because I'm sure some stuff is crazy, even though everything is written. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm still human. I don't think everything we should be having to go through, but a lot of stuff is karmic. A lot of the stuff that we're dealing with, deceit and hostility, stuff in relationships, petty arguments, back and forth, betrayal, people lying here, this type of stuff is karmic. It's for soul growth. It's so we can recognize how different we are for some people and recognize, wow, like I'm equipped to handle this. I'm equipped to shift. I'm equipped to do what I need to do to make the most out of this situation. This person has folded, or I'm folding. What do I need to do? It gives you an entirely different perspective, and that's what we need to step into. And again, I literally stopped midway, but we have fair woman. Dealings, a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So you guys might have somebody with in your life with light skin or blonde, gray, or white hair. This is going to be the person that could be giving you the hostilities or the deceit. So that's something to be mindful of, that person. And again, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. You want to keep your eyes on the prize. You could definitely be losing something that you really, really care about, your bag, or you could just be, getting in a headspace where maybe you make a decision you don't want to make, or you just feel like, dang, like this is affecting me in more ways than one. So you really want to face this head on and do something about it. Honesty and communication, where you have a space to be honest and communicate, and do that. If you don't have a space to do that, work on forgiveness and understanding. Work on release. Work on just accepting the truth for what it is and making sure you preserve your energy for yourself, because you're the one that needs your energy, you. So make sure you leave it for you. We also have box. You will receive a gift. So there's definitely a gift on our way, and there's some good news on our way. So all of this stuff that's happening isn't just happening for nothing. We do have some good news, balancing some stuff out. And I think maybe that's going to make you feel like, okay, maybe I am on the right track. And sometimes we need a little glimmer of good news to know that we're on the right track. We also have hard work ahead. So there's some hard work ahead. That's why we need to be able to hear God more than ever. That's why we need to be able to strategize and plan and, see ourselves navigate through these situations better than ever. We also have inspiration. Begin now. Begin now. We have balance, light and dark. Balance, light and dark. And we also have spiritual insight, sacredness. Spiritual insight, sacredness. So I love this. I know we have this balance card, and we also had a card that said harmony and balance. So balance is light and dark. Balance means that sometimes we get to win and sometimes we have to feel like we lose a little bit, but we have that balance, and balance is a blessing. So we want to always be grateful for that. Also, inspiration, begin now. Find inspiration wherever you can and begin now. Don't be so focused on everything that's happening that you forget that you're supposed to be doing something right now. Whatever, I feel like we wanted to see, let me see what happens next. I feel like you guys clicked on this reading because you have something that you're doing right now and you want to know how it's going. And this is kind of like something out of left field, but we still have begin now. So I feel like you're still in a space where, you should keep chugging and keep moving forward, even in spite of the things that you're experiencing, So yeah, we also have spiritual insight, sacredness. So, we have this spiritual insight energy. It's definitely going to be really, really good to just tap into what you're picking up spiritually, tap into what God is telling you, tap into your intuition right now. It's going to be a great time to meditate. It's going to be a great time to look within and really figure out, how you're feeling and, how everything is feeling to you across the board. So yes, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me know how you guys feel about this little quick message about what is coming next. I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys for being here. You can book private sessions with me at the link down below in the description box. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you guys next time as always. Love you guys. Bye. Bless.